Hi, I'm Christian, co-owner of Permanent Studios and inventor of the track system. We are today here to install this house, 450 feet of Jasco lights.
And I'm Marco. I'm the Permanent Lighting System Pro installer here in Florida. So we are gonna help them out today to get all the installation done.
So for the upper part, I would say we start at the outside peak on the right.
So here's where we're gonna start. We're gonna start on one of the top peaks of the house. We have our track, we have our bear park that's gonna help us align the track against the wall. So one way is that we have our 6.5 feet track, and we're gonna line it up to the end. And you see here that we have a little bit of track over, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut a V shape on the side of the track from both sides, and then we're gonna bend it. That way we are creating the peak itself with the track. Now our next step will be to measure where our track is gonna land. So that's why we're gonna use our beer box, and that track is gonna just line up against the wall. Our next step will be to secure the track. Now that we have secured our first track, we align the top peak. We're just gonna continue on a straight line, and we're just gonna add up tracks until we'll get to the end of our run. So by using our paws, it will help us align the track against the next one, and we are making sure that we are doing a straight line. So right now we're just gonna measure where that end of the track is gonna be, put it against the track, just make a small cut here that will tell me where that track is gonna end. So one thing that I do, I just use the paw to align where I wanna cut. Just use the snips. Make sure that it's on point. Make it straight cut. Make the straight cut, and we have a perfect. We have our piece already cut, which is gonna align where we want to. And I just want to make sure where I'm gonna make that hole to get the wire out, and now we're gonna make that hole. Now that we drill our hole into the track, we're gonna be able to fetch the power wire. Wanna tuck in anything that you don't need here. You just wanna make sure that you align your track with your paw against the wall.
So now that the bases are up, we are ready to clip the lights in. We start with the beginning of the string here and we clip the lights in.
Yep.
Okay, shall we close them up? So what we do for the tops, for the peaks, we want to split the top part right in the middle of the hole. So we do a cut on this side, we do a cut on this side, and then just fold them, wiggle them apart. And then we can place already one side. And place the second side. Up nice and snug. And it's all nicely closed. So for the last part here, we hold it on to the end. Small notch here. So now that is how much we need actually, and now we cut a little bit longer, 20 millimeters, to have room for our end cap. Do a cut here. Now we cut where our mark is. Take the side notch off. Cut a little V in here. And then just fold the end over. That way we have a nice little end cap that closes up the track. And it's nice and closed. So we need to bring the power and the signal from that end all the way down here on the side and then continue below here. So here we have our jump wire that goes down from the peak here to continue on the lower roof to the next peak. And to hide these we use our jumper track. Just use Loctite construction adhesive. We just put a couple of dots on here. Position it from the height. And push it nice over to the wall. Now we continue with our jumper track here. Mark it quick. Then we do our cuts again. We hold it on, put it in here, mark it, cut on this side. The places where you most likely need quick connects is where you do the jump. For example, the lights ending here, then you have a jump wire, lights again. For the splices, we first cut the outer insulation, pull that off. Then we twist the ends a little bit so they don't get stuck anywhere when you push them into the quick connects. With the quick connects, you open them up, all levers up, and then you squeeze a good amount of dielectric grease in here. Can make them nice and full. Keep the moisture out. The rough water, rain, dielectric grease helps to keep the moisture away from the copper as well, so it doesn't start to oxidize. And of course, black to black, red to red, white to white. And then they just clip into the track like this.
Alright, so we're ready to do our 90-degree corner right here. We took our two pieces of track, made 45-degree cuts. So it's gonna look something like this. Here's a quick way of how to do a 45-degree angle with the snips. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the track, we're gonna place our square on top of the track, and we're gonna take two little snips out of it so we know where that square is at. Now we're gonna make our cuts. There. We're gonna bend it. Here it is. We're gonna do the same with the top. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place the track here real quick. And we're gonna take a little snip out so we know where that 45 is at. And we're just gonna make a cut. That's your 45.
This is an alternate way to cut the tracks with a miter saw. So when you use a miter saw, what you want to make sure is that if you have a pull out, that is locked, so it's not moving. Then for the 45-degree, just move it over, and then you cut straight down. Don't push it in or anything. It needs to be locked. Just straight down. That way you have a nice clean 45-degree cut.
So we're gonna put a track here. With the help of our paws, we got a perfect straight line. Now that we have this one, we're gonna set up our other side of this corner over here. Get that perfect alignment. Put it against the wall, push it in, and we have our perfect 90-degree corner over here. Alright, so now that we have our tracks and our lights inside the tracks, we're ready to close it up. So we're gonna align our lights with the top to make that 45-degree angle over here, and we're gonna start closing our track.
So as you can see, these lights are great for any occasion, holidays, Christmas, Halloween. During the year you can use them for security lighting, general lighting to outline the roof line of your house, or for game day, put on the colors of your team. I hope you find the information in the video helpful. And if you have any additional question, please contact us under hello@bearlightstudios.com.